Okay, so when you get inside the truck, the first thing you're gonna check is your seatbelt. Make sure the seatbelt is in good conditions. Make sure it's easy open, easy close. Make sure it's not tear or anything like that. You put it on. After you put on your seatbelt, you're gonna make sure your truck is in neutral so you can safe start it. Make sure it's neutral. Clutch, then you safe start your truck. After you safe start your truck, you're gonna start by checking your side mirrors, both of them. Make sure they're both adjusted to the trailer so you can see the end of the trailer. Make sure they have no cracks, no legal stickers on it. Make sure they're clean. Then you're gonna check the front windshield and the back window. Make sure you have no cracks, no legal stickers on it. Make sure it's clean so you can see through it. Then you're gonna check your highway horn. Make sure it's working properly. Make sure your CD horn is working properly. Make sure the steering wheel, it has no more than 2 inches free play. Same thing with the clutch, no more than 2 inches free play. Make sure your brake and gas pedal are working properly. Then you're gonna check your lights. So turn on your lights first. Turn the switch up. That's my low beam, they're working properly. Pull it down, that's my high beam, they're working properly. Then turn them off. Then I'm gonna check my right signal, it's working properly. My left signal is working properly. Make sure my forward flashes over here, they're working properly. Then turn them off. Then I'm gonna check my windshield wipers. Make sure they're working properly. And then I'm gonna check my windshield wipers. Just push on the button. Make sure they're working properly. And then I'm gonna check all my gauges. So right now my battery's reading, my water temperature's 170. That's working properly. My oil's reading 70. That's working properly. RPMs, give it gas. Okay, my needle moves, so that's good. My battery volt is 14.1 or 0. That's working properly. Speedometer, we're gonna check that when we're moving. This is my fuel tank, it's working properly. This is my primary and my secondary PSI tanks. They're both working properly. This is my tractor brake, my trailer brakes. Make sure they're both good condition, no leaking any air, no crack. This is my fan, defroster, heater. Make sure they're all working properly. So then you turn them off. This is my shifter. Make sure it's in good condition, secure, not cracked. Make sure it's working properly. And then you tell the instructor that under this box you have 3 extra fuses, 3 extra triangles, just in case of an emergency. And over here I have my fire extinguisher. And make sure it's always full and up to date. And then you check the floor. Make sure the floor is clean. It has no debris, nothing that could go under the pedals, like any bottles or anything like that. Now I'm gonna do my brakes. So only look at this needle. So my first test is my cutout. My cutout cannot be no more than 130. So first I have to lose some pressure. So I'm gonna pump on the brakes 3 times. So pump it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm gonna build pressure to see when my cutout is. Okay, my cutout is at 120, so that's a good test. It's less than 130. My next test is my cut-in. My cut-in cannot be no less than 100. So for this one, I'm gonna press on the brake 1 time only. So press on the brake once all the way hard. You let it go, and then you tell the instructor where your needle is. My needle is like 105. I'm gonna count for 15 seconds and give it gas, see if my needle moves. So you give it gas, and you start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, my needle started to move from 105, so that's a good test. The next one is a low warning light, and my light should come on between 55 to 75. So I'm gonna lose pressure until my light comes on, okay? So just keep upping on the brake. Okay, my light came on 70, so that's a good test. The next one is the apply linkage test. First I have to build up pressure, so I'm gonna give it gas. Okay, my tanks are full. So now I'm gonna do the apply linkage test. For this one, you have to put the truck in a low gear first. So put the clutch, put it in a low gear, turn off the truck, let go of the clutch, and then you release both your brakes, your trailer brake and your tractor brake. Then you're gonna wait for your needle to settle, this one. Okay, my needle's settled now. Now I'm gonna press on the brake and hold it for a minute. So you press on the brake all the way, hold it, tell the instructor where your needle is. My needle is right now on 80, and then I'm gonna start my timer for a minute. So you start your timer, and this is when you tell the instructor, on a single truck, I cannot lose no more than 3 psi per minute. On a combination like this one, I cannot lose no more than 4 psi per minute. And double trailers, I cannot lose no more than 6 psi per minute. And you just hold it until your minute's over. Okay, let's say my minute's over. You show the instructor your timer, and make sure your needle is still the same, so it's an 80. So it's a good test. You didn't lose any pressure. After that, you can let go of the brake. The next test is the pop out. These two brakes should pop out between 20 to 45. So I'm gonna lose pressure until both of my brakes pop out. So just keep pumping on the brake. Okay, both of my brakes pop out on 40, so that's a good test. The last one is a parking brake test, so I'm gonna say start it. ¿Qué pasó? Neutral. I'm doing a video, hold on, okay? Give it gas to build up pressure. Okay, my tanks are full. Now I'm gonna check all my brakes. So first you have to put in a low gear. So you put the clutch, put in a low gear. Then I'm gonna release my trailer brake. So I'm gonna check my tractor brake, only with the clutch, let it go slowly. Okay, it's not moving, so that's good. Then I'm gonna check my trailer brake. Same thing with the clutch only. Let it move, so that's good. Then you push both of them in. Then you check your service brake, let it move, then you brake. Okay, stop, so that's good. Then you just put in neutral and you put the brakes on, and that's it. They're all good.